Don't believe everything you see on TV. Hey guys, Elise from MsMojo here. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you never knew about My Super Sweet 16.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at some of the most interesting and at times shocking behind-the-scenes facts about this MTV reality series. Let's get started. Number 10, the car reveals are staged.
What the? Happy birthday! That's yours.
It's a staple of the show. The privileged birthday boy or girl is given a brand new car and reacts with either euphoria or an epic tantrum.
She wanted the car, but she didn't want it today. She wanted it on the day of the party.
Well, it turns out that at least some of these scenes are staged. The expensive sports cars are reportedly sometimes hired to be replaced later by ordinary rides.
Do you like it?
Ex-star Nikki Kane said that even though she knew what car she was getting, producers still made her test drive a different one in order to elicit a negative reaction for the camera.
My mom got me my car now. I told her not to get it. I wanted it day of my party. I didn't want the car. That's not even the car you wanted.
Other backstage voices say that one episode saw a hired Beamer downgraded to a Toyota or Honda after filming.
She just ruined the whole party. Everything. She just ruined everything.
Wow. Number 9, entrances are filmed multiple times.
Until I'm done with my Lamborghini entrance, no one's allowed it. Make sure they know that, because if they start letting it in, I'm gonna start pissing.
We know by now that the reality in reality TV doesn't mean an awful lot, but the lengths to which producers will go are still pretty shocking. Previous stars of the show have revealed that if shots don't come out right the first time, they have to reshoot over and over again, repeating lines until they're bored to death.
I absolutely cannot believe the guy missed the cue to drop the curtain. It ruined my whole entrance. I'm so pissed.
This even includes their big entrances to the parties, meaning that the guests have to act surprised and impressed even though they've already seen it all. That's one way to kill the mood at your birthday.
I am stuck. Ain't nobody out here. I'm out here by myself.
Number 8, the guest lists are flexible.
I don't know like 80% of the people at this party. That's the girl having the party! Are you having the party? Like, I don't know any of them. This is crazy.
Episodes often make a big show out of who can and can't come, especially during the elaborate invitation-giving ceremonies staged by the birthday boy or girl. As it turns out, however, these exclusive guest lists are anything but.
I didn't really feel bad for them because they knew they weren't invited.
One famous example occurred when rapper J. Cole showed up uninvited to Aaron Reed's birthday bash, hoping to do some networking with people in the music industry.
So she told me just go to 4040. She's like, look, if they ask you, just act like you know, you know what I mean?
This was 2006, before he became famous. He was reportedly told by the crew to just pretend he knew Aaron, despite only being there for Aaron's famous dad.
We walk up to the front, and they're like, they see if we on the list or whatever the case is, and they're like, well, they got the camera on us, and they're like, so how do you feel about Aaron Reed? Like, how you feel about Aaron turning 16? And I was like, hey, we don't really know him, like, we just came, or whatever.
Number 7, the stars are sleep deprived.
What the I pull up to the beach and none of my friends are there. Where you at? Nothing is more important than coming to my party.
The people on My Super Sweet 16 aren't professional actors and haven't had a lot of practice at producing emotional responses on command. So how do producers make sure their reactions are big and dramatic for the cameras?
You guys are like leaving me every 5 seconds and I'm like walking around by myself and I look like a dumbass because none of my friends are there.
The answer, of course, is by pushing the young stars to their limits. Sweet 16er Nikki Kane said that throughout the filming period, she only got 3 or 4 hours of sleep each night. To make matters worse, the cameras rarely left her side, sticking around until she fell asleep and waiting for her when she woke up in the morning.
I have to be fly. I don't care what y'all talking about, Jason. I have to be fly. This is my party.
Okay, we hear you.
Suddenly, the outbursts start to look a bit more understandable.
My VIPs are pissing me off, and I cannot worry about them anymore.
Number 6, the voiceovers are scripted.
I need to get changed. If my boyfriend doesn't get here, I will freak out.
Production doesn't stop just because the party's over. When filming finishes, the teens have to record their narration for the episode. Unfortunately for them, they don't get to use their own words.
My party is about to start in like half an hour, and my hair is taking forever. I'm so anxious to see what other people are doing. Wow, I love the hair. I have to know that things are going good, otherwise I will freak.
Instead, they're apparently forced to read off a script that intentionally paints them in the worst possible light.
I'm excited and anxious all at the same time. I hope there's no drama. Oh, because I'm a bitch when I'm stressed.
The narration is supposed to make them sound spoiled, mean, and ridiculous, and there's not much they can do about it. They might be bossing everyone around on camera, but it would seem that behind the scenes, it's actually the birthday boy or girl getting told what to do.
I truly love my court, but right now I'm acting like a dictator.
There's a million reasons why I would kill you. Please, I don't want to kill you.
If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes.
Mask on, everybody.
Number 5, MTV doesn't foot the bills.
The biggest thing is actually my theme is heaven only knows. So I was looking for like a white car, you get it heaven.
Exactly.
My friends are getting limos, so I want mine to be way better than theirs.
Okay.
Over the years, rumors have circulated that MTV pays for these ludicrously expensive parties, all in the name of making exciting television. According to past stars, however, that's not true at all. Instead, prospective teens were vetted and asked about their dream party and their parents' income, making sure they were rich enough to be worth MTV's time.
Can I go burn it? No, you can't go burn it. Why not? It's ugly. It's not ugly.
As such, My Super Sweet 16 is actually surprisingly cheap to produce, since it mostly entails having a camera crew follow a teenager around for a few weeks, coaxing the right footage out of the family, and then editing it all together into an entertaining narrative.
I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm just about money, because I'm not, but like, who gonna pay for it?
My parents.
Number 4, the producers are pushy.
Right here.
Shut up!
It's no secret that the exploitative nature of reality TV plays a big part in presenting its stars as overly dramatic. As previously mentioned, the teens appearing on the show are often running low on sleep.
Maggie, I am pissed with you. You know what? You need to shut up, Maggie. I'm done with you. I can't believe you, after I have to fight with you today, you expect me to still invite you?
But it's also alleged that the producers and crew actively needle them to get the desired behavior. According to Sweet 16er Sophie Mitchell, much of the show's drama is contrived by producers and parents alike, who encourage the teens to act out.
You're not getting a coffee culotte. Too bad. I'm putting my foot down. Why are you being such a bitch? It's my birthday.
Hello?
Don't try to say that the world doesn't revolve around me, because today it does.
Even Audrey Reyes, remembered for her infamous Lexus tantrum, apologized to people close to her after the show.
The whole party's off. Listen, you ruined my life. I hate you. We're leaving. The party's off. You know, that problem.
Number 3, the show inspired a horror film franchise.
I only turned 16 months, so my party has to be perfection.
MTV has never been a network to shy away from teen slashers, especially when Halloween rolls around.
Today's my birthday.
Why didn't you tell me? I don't really do birthdays.
Tonight you do. It is so on.
Following the success of My Super Sweet 16, they decided to make a series of 3 horror movies following the formula, in which a shy, social outcast gets revenge on the spoiled birthday girl.
You psycho skank! You ruined my party!
Despite the modest concept, the plot does get convoluted, eventually evolving into a dynasty of serial killers who all carry out their murders on or around 16th birthday parties.
Oh my god.
I could miss your special day.
Considering they're made for TV teen horror flicks, they hold up surprisingly well and have been generally well received.
It's happening again. No, this isn't like last time.
Number 2, Jennifer Lawrence was in a promo.
Okay, Lisa, time to make a wish and blow them all out.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Before she got her big break and became a household name, Jennifer Lawrence had to take any role she could get.
But my first job, no offense, my first job was an MTV promo for My Super Sweet 16. So I was acting like one of the Sweet 16 girls, but I was not.
And one of these early jobs was starring as a bratty teenager in the MTV promos for My Super Sweet 16.
On My Super Sweet 16, no, I wasn't on the show because we weren't rich. My parents aren't awful. But my first job, no offense.
These clips were very short and intended to exaggerate some of the show's most dramatic tropes, which were already quite dramatic to begin with. We saw J-Law get dropped from a divan while making her big entrance, and her face get covered in cake when a disco ball fell from above. Jennifer Lawrence should have won her Oscar for those promos. Silver Linings Playbook, who? Okay, our number one pick is pretty unbelievable, but before we get to it, here are a few honorable mentions.
Don't move and don't make a sound.
If you want the car, just take it. My parents got me the wrong one anyways.
Yeah, that's a tragedy.
Did you just kill Chloe? Awesome.
But there might be some issues with the helicopter. If the president's in town, it's no-fly zones for security, so we may not be able to get that.
We have to get this.
Diamond, he's been coming in every weekend since he became president.
I need the helicopter.
The night of my birthday, I went to dinner with both my parents.
Okay, what's the name?
Kushani.
Okay, perfect.
I was so excited to get my car and stuff, and they told me I wasn't.
Number 1, the party crashers are staged. Reality isn't always dramatic enough to make for good entertainment, so the production team apparently made sure that there was always conflict on the big night in the form of party crashers. Rather than being hired actors, these party crashers were sometimes people that the stars knew, and they were asked by people working on the show to gate crash.
Little madness.
Freshman girls weren't invited just because they caused drama.
Let's go find stupid freshmen.
There were a lot of freshman girls that bought tickets, did whatever they could to get a ticket to come to the party.
One ex-party crasher even said in an interview that he'd been invited before having his invitation revoked and was then pushed to attend anyway by the producers. Reality TV? Yeah, right.
I understand that people are crashing my party because it's so amazing. They're just like not important enough to be invited.
Hey, at least we know the security works here.
They're pathetic.
Hey, happy birthday!
Ugh. Wow, I feel lied to. What'd you guys think of our list? Which of these facts did you find most surprising? Let us know in the comments below and check out this video.